thing is, all these people died after World War II, World War I and World War II, and the countries are all the same size.
Yes, Zoli, hi.
Hi.
I'm not sure if you were occupied with it, but actually earlier this month, it was 20 years ago that the Berlin Wall fell. Does that still play any role in your life nowadays?
Oh, for sure. You know, I'm Hungarian, and this year I was walking around all the land that the communists took away from my family. So my great-grandfather came to this small town in Hungary and built all these businesses and restaurants and lumber yards and everything. We had wheat mills that we'd take wheat. We had wheat land. We had land, and they took it all away from us. And I was thinking how my life would have been different if the communists never came in and stole everything. You know what I mean?
You would be a farmer or a landowner?
No, I mean I'd be just it'd be a different situation. You know, my family was very, very, very powerful, but very good family. My great-grandfather was known to always give back a lot of money to the workers, and he paid everybody the best in the whole region, and he was very loved by everyone. And there's still a big statue of him in my town.
Okay.
And it's just that when so many people suffered under communism, and nobody talks about it. You know, to not be able to travel where you want to travel, to not be able to learn what you want to learn, to speak what you want to speak, to think what you want to think, under the rule of getting tortured under the secret police. I mean, it's just crazy. Just that one small thing. So I'm really glad that wall came down. And the sad thing is, all these people died after World War II, World War I and World War II, and the countries are all the same size. Nothing changed, except a bunch of people died, and there was a bunch of horrible punishment for years on it afterwards.
Yeah.
Right? And now Germany's united.
Yeah.
Like nothing happened.
And maybe just one generation or two learn from it, and then maybe it will happen again.
Yeah, right. I mean, in Yugoslavia, there were concentration camps. There was rape camps. There was, there was trying to be an exodus of peoples. There was a genocide of peoples. It happened in '94. So,
is it something you try to bring in also in your music, these topics, to bring that awareness a little bit?
Yeah, Aggression was the very first song I wrote in Ignite. It was about the Yugoslavian Holocaust, genocide. Poverty for All is about the whole communist concept. It's a great concept, man. Let me tell you, communism is a great idea. Everyone works the same, you work your ass off, and everyone makes the same money. But in the long run, what happens is it's pure capitalism. The guys at the top are the communists. They make all the money, and everyone else just suffers. So that's why I called it Poverty for All.
Where did it went wrong with communism, do you think?
Human beings are inherently selfish, and they cannot work less than or work more than and expect the same. We're not good for nothing usually, okay? Which means like we don't do good things for free, you know. Plus, I don't want to work twice as hard as somebody else and get paid the same amount of money. I want to use my talents and my tools and work my butt off to take a step up a little bit, you know? So what happens is that whole communist ideology is perfect for people that want to say, hey, do it for the state, because I'm the state, and my friends here are the state. And so now the Eastern Bloc, Poland, Czech, Hungary, the old communists are in power still. They just changed their name.
When did you live for some time in Hungary, or
yeah.
Until what age?
Till I was 7 or 8, but I moved back and forth a lot.
Okay.
You know, before I went on my first European tour, I was there 23, 24 times before 1994. So.
Do you listen maybe to music that comes from the communist era from your country sometimes?
I listen to Hungarian music because I can hear the undercurrent of trying to say, hey, there's a band called EDDA, E-D-D-A, that was like the Hungarian rock band, and they would talk a lot about the working class, but the real working class, the guys who, you know, their teeth were rotting out because there's no healthcare system and stuff like that. And I listen to them. I listen to this band called Omega, who the Scorpions used to open up for, but Omega couldn't travel west, so the Scorpions took over as them. They would have been the Scorpions of the world because they were great.
Because I found there were pretty much actually metal bands from that era in Hungary. Do you think, why is that? Because of this maybe a little bit of anarchy towards the system, that it was a popular genre? Or?
Well, if you look at the Irish, they rebel in music. Irish do a lot of music. The English do a lot of music. The Hungarians always had gypsy music, and they always kind of rebelled with their music. And the songs are always about something sad and working in hardship.
But that's the gypsy music, huh?
Yeah, but it's in our blood kind of to do music. It's in my blood, that's for sure.